Men and boys have had to grapple with mixed messages about what it means to be a man all their lives. These confusing messages often stem from long-standing social norms and dictate the limits of manhood, within which men and boys are supposed to think, act, and behave. Masculinities, by definition, are a set of behaviors, social roles, and qualities attributed to men and boys. But masculinities exist on a spectrum. There are different types of masculinities, but the type that always gets the spotlight in society is patriarchal masculinities. Patriarchal masculinities support ideas of superiority of masculinity over femininity, furthering gender inequality. It is harmful to all people, regardless of gender, in many ways. It leads to abusive and toxic behaviors that are detrimental to society, as it is built on the belief that power is about domination and control. It even normalizes violence and abuse and creates hierarchies among people, including men, leading them to neglect their own well-being. For example, it demands men hide their emotions and not seek help when they feel distressed, while promoting aggression and even condescension against women and girls. So how can we address this concern? The answer to this lies in a concept we call transformative masculinities. Transforming masculinities are built on the principle of equality and well-being for all. This gender transformative approach seeks to eliminate toxic norms, values, beliefs, and actions. While patriarchal masculinities exert power over others, transformative masculinities promote the importance of sharing power with others. To make the shift happen, we must engage men and boys at all different levels, best understood through the 4 I's framework. The internal level, which addresses personal attitudes that tend to support or justify the power of the masculine over the feminine. The interpersonal level, which are the practices and behaviors of individuals in their interpersonal relationships that help maintain the power of the masculine over the feminine. The institutional level, which includes the policies, practices, and cultures of institutions that create or maintain the power of the masculine over the feminine. And finally, the ideological level, the social norms and belief systems that support or justify the power of the masculine over the feminine. These 4 levels must be actively addressed in all spheres within society, whether it's at home, work, school, or even on the street. Some examples of how this could be done include challenging and questioning patriarchal values at home, while promoting a nurturing and compassionate approach to masculinities instead. The media must reject misogynistic messaging and disrupt patriarchal narratives that influence men and boys who consume this content. Religious leaders play an important role in promoting transformative masculinity. Sometimes religions are used to support or justify the abuse of power by men. Many men, including those who are not actively religious, appeal to sacred texts to justify this. Some perpetrators of sexual and gender-based violence claim their religion has accorded them the right to be violent. But oftentimes, that is not true. This is why religious leaders must challenge such perspectives and actions and help promote sensitivity and compassion amongst men and boys. Patriarchal masculinities erode our well-being regardless of who we are, where we come from, or what we believe in. We must begin challenging patriarchal masculinities and make space for transformative masculinities to grow and be upheld for coexistence, non-violence, and gender-equitable spaces for us all.